don't watch. Just believe me, don't watch.
Previously on Transformers Age of the Grimes. As of recording this, both of these items are still on pre-order.
I was linked to photo. Take for you to shove stick of butter. $20.
I'm going to kill you and then kill you again. Someone help me! I have a flat tire!
Maybe you should have stopped it.
Seaspray.
Yeah, I got a bit carried away and lost the plot a little.
Hello, it's me, Joe Dirt. And on the last episode of Lubsy Unleashed...
Do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
Sorry, my bad. I promised to do videos on these figures when I finally got them. Okay, I actually didn't, but let's do it anyway. This is Age of the Grimes 1.5.
I'm on a boat. Everybody look at me 'cause I'm sailing on a boat.
So first off, in this and a half segment of the video, we have Retro Edition Seaspray, the only Retro Edition figure I bought, and a figure I had to buy two of because they messed him up like Skybite, only it wasn't a paint mishap, it was the entire accessory.
Patrick, that's a gun.
Yes.
But now I have the gun, and in his vehicle mode, it can store here, or it can store under here. I didn't end up doing that, so here's someone on Reddit doing it. And while this guy does have a really bad case of visible head syndrome, I still think this is the best vehicle mode that our Barnacle boy has gotten in quite a while.
Barnacle man!
Here's a picture of him that I forgot to take with the Titans Return version. And here's a pic of him with the boat that she tells you not to worry about.
How can you not be threatened by this guy?
I trust Carrie. She told me I had nothing to worry about.
Dude, this is you versus a guy she tells you not to worry about.
I'm not sure you understand how that meme works.
Here he's in robot mode, and because this is the retro toy capsule, they went with the toy head instead of the show head, which I don't really have a problem with, but there is a toy hack set in case you do. My only other complaint is that the left stomach panel tends to fall off often, and I'm not sure if this is a widespread QC issue or if it's just on my copy, so be aware of that. Here he is with his fellow Season 2 mini bros, and here he is with his past self because I forgot to take the pictures with the Titans Return version. And here he is with the Octopunch Pretender shell because we need a new Octopunch figure, and I feel like the Seaspray mold would be an acceptable thing to retool it from. Overall, this is a good figure. I just wish that he and Outback weren't exclusives. The new wheelie, I could really give a rat's ass about.
Cause I'm with the gang, I'm with the mob, what was you thinking? Remember them days and that shit was hard, a nigga been thinking. I bought a 4 in a 20 ounce, a nigga been drinking. Hold on. Can we switch the language?
And going from Walmart to Target, we have our de facto buzzworthy Bumblebee set for the year. We have a repaint of this Optimus, a repaint of this Optimus, a repaint of this Bumblebee, and a heavy retool of Skullcruncher. And starting with the least interesting figure, we have Bumblejumper. He's a yellow dude, again, and he turns into a yellow car, again. Only this one doesn't have painted headlights like the 86B did, so immersion fucking ruined. Here he is with his mold mate. Here he is with the complete set of the other Penny Racers. And here's the mold that he probably should have been molded from in the first place. Here he is with the rest of Team Look for Mindwipe. I don't know what it's actually called. I didn't read the comics. And I wanted to make a joke about off-duty shenanigans, but neither of their hands can reach Strongarm's ass.
Can't reach it.
I'd fire all of you if I could.
I really have nothing else to say about old Bumper here, so let's move on to Ultra Magnus, who is actually kind of good. And this is definitely the missing link at home prime, for better or for worse.
Two trucks having sex. Two trucks having sex.
And the main two problems I've noticed are the paint on the show Ion Blaster being too thick to fit in the hands, and the arms not tabbing into the chest in alt mode. But at the very least, the hand connector piece doesn't feel as brittle as it did on the Optimus. And the toy Ion Blaster still works, so he can just use that. He has a bunch of other accessories too. His smokestacks can become guns like in one. He has a matrix that won't damn open. He's got a blue version of Prime's Energon axe that has a weird paint mishap that you can probably see under the light better. And it all stores fairly nicely in alt mode, which both looks phenomenal and has rubber tires. And I think looking good is the main reason why I like this figure and is probably a main factor for a lot of other people liking this figure. Because it does have issues, but the issues can be overlooked because he looks so great as a Retro Prime. Well, Magnus in this case. I wonder if there's going to be an upgrade kit that lets you link this Magnus to the 86 one. That'd be pretty cool.
The Motor Trend awarded 2020 F350 has everything you need to haul as many bulls as possible to your loving wife.
The next figure is Horrible. And that's not an insult because that's literally his name, Horrible. As I've said before, this is a retool of the Titans Return Skull Cruncher, but you would not be able to tell from a distance. They changed basically everything about this figure, from his literal head to his literal toes. Plus a brand new gun and the classic stat thing on his chest, which he shares in common with his brother Squeezeplay and his other brother Fangry, which I don't have. I do have his boyfriend, husband, I'm not sure, I didn't read the comics.
You should read the manga.
Here he is in his bull mode, and you can just see where all the retooling budget went. The only thing I don't really like is these nubs on the horns when you take them off the sprue. They're a little bit distracting. But he's got weapon storage, he's got the headmaster feature, and he just overall looks pretty good. He's 10 out of 10 in terms of Titans Return figures, but in terms of modern figures, he's more like a 8 or a 7.
Don't move, don't move! Why? Bulls have terrible eyesight, but they can sense motion.
You're thinking of Jurassic Park.
No! I saw a nature documentary starring David Attenborough.
You're thinking of Richard Attenborough from Jurassic Park. Vamonos. Vamonos, they're telling me to run. They're telling me to run.
If you run, you die!
All right, yes or no? Was Jeff Goldblum in it?
Oh my God, it was Jurassic Park. That's Jeff Goldblum.
Asshole!
And now with all those posers out of the way, we can finally get into what I think is the main event. Who are you? Why do you look like me?
I am the better version of you, the ultimate Optimus, Nemesis Prime.
So is that guy a Nemesis B?
No, this is just Wasp. He followed me here and I don't know how to get him off my back.
Waspinator not know where he is. Please help Waspinator. And that's really all you need to say about Nemesis Prime. He is just Optimus in black, red, and teal, but that is enough for me to absolutely adore him. He can stand toe-to-toe with his Optimus. He blows Motormaster out of the water. And if you've got a dedicated Nemesis Prime shelf like I do, then this will be a standout piece for that.
Alan, we are so...
What? Because of the Cool Artistic Gamer 774's shitty renovations?
Overall, this is a pretty decent set, mainly for Nemesis and Horrible. Just don't get it for the $90 that I did. I'm Lubsy, and this is my Halloween costume.
Happy Halloween!